Welcome to the stream. Hey there, Hotsy Totsy. Let's go ahead and get started with Stream 4 of the Outer Worlds. Mantisaur examined. Alright, and now I believe we have two bounties to collect. So let's do that. Off like a herd. Wait, did we... No. Select to map to region. Looks like we've got somebody right there and somebody right there, either side of the geothermal plant. Happy Halloween, Hotsy Totsy. Alright, let's see here. If I can keep myself together later, we will try and have a bit of State of Decay 2 on Twitch. But for now, we have a bandit. Where is that bandit? Huh. Thanks, Hotsy Totsy. Alright. Oh, we've got a level. I forgot. Excellent. Just skills and no perks this round, but put 2 there, 2 there, and 2 into tech, and let's put 3 into stealth, and another point into melee, and accept. And then, all the way up to level 7. Huzzah! Where is this individual? There we go. There's a path. Let's see. What are we... I like when Parvati goes, shh. It's kinda creepy. Hey there, Ashen Tsar! Happy Halloween and Hippo Halloween as well. I don't know if I can pull it off. I really want to. I might have to take a nap in between if I can wake up early enough. And, yeah. But I've kind of been thinking that State of Decay 2 would make a nice Halloween special. Somebody took their rifle out to the range to get that sound. That is not coincidental. Marauder Thug. Alrighty. 3 bit cartridges and 9 light ammo. 12 bit cartridges, 9 heavy ammo, and a hunting rifle. A tamed canid, you say, and a marauder hooligan. Ease on up there, sight. Like that. Whoopsie. Oh, Parvati, we set you to ranged for a reason. Hi there. You want to try melee? I can do melee. Oh, this is that new revolver we picked up. The 5er. Well, Parvati did not do bad at all. Canid tail. Canid meat. Who did we turn to ash back here? Doc Maybell. Oh, fortunately there was a finger left over. Yeah, it's true. Alright, bit cartridges, 30 light ammo, Adreno, the finger, and a Blade on a stick. 41 DPS. Looks like a unique trip blade. Alright, let's get that rifle reloaded. And then switch down to this since we're in interior. 11-bit cartridges, 12 heavy ammo, and a trip blade that is not unique. Adreno, a bin. Fun Times barrel. Marauder Thug. 11-bit cartridges, 12 heavy ammo, and a trip blade. And what are you, Marauder Thug? 3-bit cartridges, 12 energy cells, patched low-pressure helmet, Dervish Mist. I have a bag that looks something like that. I used to carry it in my time with theater. Looked like a sort of saddlebag. I love that thing. It finally broke, just like a year ago. Broke my heart. 5 energy cells, 25 heavy ammo, Magnum, Mag to Zap, 10-bit cartridges. Yeah, she's a little better now that she's set to range. Parvati does like to run into the middle of it, though. On the plus side, she went and did a whole bunch of damage. Now we got one more, you folk, to deal with. Parent-like. You can feel the Knights of the Old Republic 2, but their use of area is much, much more efficient and effective. What do we have here? Primal Behemoth. Oh, Birdie Cotton we're seeing in the distance. Primal Brute. Yes, I believe you are right there. Come on. Oh. What is this purple stuff? Easy, come on. Alright. No, whatever the purple stuff was, it got me. Alright, well, let's see where we left off. Doc Maybell. Well, we got the blade on a stick. Looks like we're going to have to go looting through here again, though. Not sure what the purple is. I mean, I know they throw something. I thought they'd throw a rock, but I didn't realize it had a lingering effect. Or was I within some sort of AoE thing the body emits? The Primal's body. I have to be more careful, but we can definitely take them. Hi there, Nguyen Doc. Welcome to the stream. And you're very welcome. That's very kind of you to say. Alright. Either one of my fuzzies is playing with something. Yeah, they're playing with each other. Okay. I heard some weird sounds. Sometimes they lock themselves out of the bedroom or something when they get excited. Alright. Now. Reload. Let's sit down here.
Okay, here we go. Nice one. Nice hit.
Yeah, not really. Parvati? Are you serious?
Heading out.
She's like a quarter mile ahead of me. What are you doing? Okay, he's done. Not that. Reload. Thank you, Parvati. There we go. Much better. Hi there, BBBPL. Welcome to the stream. Alright. That went much better. Parvati, oh, she's got an arrow, which tells me that she's got a level. I'm a-guessing, maybe? She do. Alright, 10% chance to extract mods in the field. Well. Wait, why not? Do you not actually have a level? Oh, no, 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 I see. It's because I told her where to go. Did not recognize that symbol. Alright, Primal Brain. Marauder Thug. 3-bit cartridges, 13 energy cells, patched low-pressure helmet. 3-bit cartridges, 13 energy cells, another patched low-pressure helmet. And let's check. Yeah, alright. Reload that. Primal Brute is empty. Tarot Ray. Cat Cam. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where they are. I'm not really entirely set for cams either. I don't have anything like a webcam. Tamed Canid. Sure. Tamed Canid got the ranged enema. Alright. Well, hi there. Nope, nope. Next contestant. There's someone way out there. Alright, I gotta try it.
Here we go.
Yeah, we tagged him, but... There's somebody. Closer. Oh, hey, look, there's Birdie... whoever. Well, there he was, anyway. Where'd your friend go? Right there. Now he doesn't have to worry about getting excited at someone in the distance no more. You know, we're out here to help people relax. Like that fella.
No! Who did this?
I don't know. Maybe you can ask him now. Alright, up we go. Hey there, Raul. Welcome to the stream. Doing alright. Hunting rifle, bit cartridge, 7 light ammo, Adreno, Birdie Cotton's finger. Little cold, arthritis is acting up a bit, but other than that, light ammo by 20. Whoa! Other than that, I feel I just have to jump off that. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fair. Alright, let's go up here again, see what we've got. Mock apple juice. Alright, I think we can drop this distance without hurting. Ah, the Ferrocanid. 3-bit cartridges, 6 heavy ammo, an assault rifle. Jeweled ring. I haven't played much of The Witcher. 10 light ammo, 10 light ammo, 10 energy cells, 25 light ammo, 20 heavy ammo. Ooh, something we can crack open. A revolver, Nightingale Step, 31-bit cartridges. 4-bit cartridges, 18 heavy ammo. At least they're warm by the fire and all. 6-bit cartridges, 21 heavy ammo. A cobbled exosuit. Plus 5 tech skills. More ammo, 10 heavy, 10 light. 15-bit cartridges. 2 fun times barrels, really, in one place, huh? 10-bit cartridges and a light pistol. Alright. A mock apple, Spacer's Chaw, more mock apple juice, Corporate Service Award, a cigarette lighter. Did we get that? Sometimes you don't hear it when you pick it up. I'm never quite sure if I've succeeded or not. Alright. Let's head over here. 3-bit cartridges, 16 heavy ammo. 2-bit cartridges, 25 heavy ammo, a Dreno and an assault rifle, and I do believe we can head back. What is that structure? That's where we came from, sort of. Huh. Alright, anyway. We can just fast travel back to Edgewater. Yeah. One of my other pet peeves for some games is no jump. Like, no jump at all. Like, so you walk up to something this high and you are just stuck because you can't just lift your heels off the ground. Like, come on, guys. I can make that jump. My knees are shot and I can make that jump. Every time I see boxes stacked like this, I'm wondering, does it go somewhere? Doesn't appear to. We happy few. I have not.
Adelaide was right to leave.
Oh, it looks like our pistol needs repair.
By hard labor. Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Well, you know what? I got a couple extra fingers for your hands. I'm here to turn in a bounty.
We pay by the finger. What do you have for me?
I can give you 2 fingers. Doc Maybell's.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable.
Good choice.
I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
Well, I've got a finger. Here's Bertie Cotton.
Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Cause of death. Let's just say overwhelming physical trauma.
Oh.
Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that we all get what we deserve in the end. Well, that's all 3. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
Alrighty. What's this? Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you.
Well,
Congratulations.
thanks, Constable. I'm going to say goodbye right now, and I'm gonna have to, kind of pause us for a second. I'll be right back. I need to check on one of my cats. Okay, sorry about that. One of them has cancer, one of them has pancreatitis. One of them can eat anything, and she really needs to so she can gain weight, and the other one cannot eat many of the things that she can because he'll get sick. And, yeah, so I gotta kind of keep an eye on who's eating what. Anyway, let's see here. What do we got? 5,383 coin. Not too shabby. Let's put this down so we don't scare the locals. Check this. The illustrated manual. Oh! The book the vicar wanted. Let's see. That appears to be right here, right next to the Emerald Vale Community Center. Well, we have one more thing to take care of. 12 hours, yeah. I think the longest day I ever worked was... I've done it twice. I worked 72 straight hours. One time without any overtime, and the next time with a whole lot of overtime. The second time was on a music video. That was worth it. That was oh so worth it. Several $1,000s after all that overtime. Hello. Well, these folks have respawned.
I'm ready for this.
Oh,
That's the last of them.
there we go. Alrighty. 7-bit cartridges, 10 light ammo, piecemeal mining helmet, rebuilt mining gear. 2-bit cartridges and a sentry saber. Let's find all your friends. 3-bit cartridges, 20 heavy ammo, dervish mist, and a trip blade. Trippy. Alright. Okay. Well, let's settle back on our hunting rifle. Alright. There we go. I see somebody moving. Marauder goon. Wandered himself into cover. Collector's domicile.
Incoming.
At least she's excited. Oh. Tamed Canid. Oh, Parvati, you just wandered right in the wrong place.
Got 'em all.
You got that one? Alright, goody. What do we have here? 4-bit cartridges, 9 light ammo, thinking caplet, and a trip blade. Hi there, Wolfie. Welcome to the stream. And Marauder Thug. Marauder Vandal. 3-bit cartridges, 10 light ammo, 2 Adreno, an ash pile. Well, there was one. 12-bit cartridges, 17 light ammo, assault rifle. 7-bit cartridges, 9 heavy ammo, Corporation Service Award patched low pressure helmet. Marauder Thug. 3-bit cartridges, 9 heavy ammo. Alright. Thought I heard something. 3-bit cartridges, 29 light ammo, another assault rifle. Spacer's Choice Corona. Music box. Come on, where'd you go? Mock apple juice, dehydrated water tablets. 2 light ammo. 2-hour energy brew. A stun baton. Skin tough salve. Alright. Happy Halloween, Wolfie. Happy Halloween to everybody. Hope you're having a fun one. If all things go well and I can keep myself in one piece, a few hours after we finish up here, we'll have a State of Decay 2 stream over on Twitch. Well, there's some candies, Parvati. Feel free to help yourself. I don't think anybody here is going to miss them. Armor parts. Gourmet Saltuna Filet by 2. 2-hour energy brew. I thought I heard something. I haven't quite sorted out the ambient noise from the... This is interesting. Hey there, Catrix. Welcome to the stream. Well, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great class. Let's pop this open, and thank you so much for the like. Impact Hammer, 5 energy cells, 5 heavy ammo, and a mag pick, 23 energy ammo. Now, let's go see what was in the cool room downstairs. And on the terminal. Clement Eldridge. Available messages from J. Bartell. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? From C. Eldridge. Jefferson, of course I'd never dispute that Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which mankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. All right. Are you able to sleep in beds? You can, unless you're in supernova mode, in which case you can only sleep in your ship's bed. Pick up mag pick, and you can also, in that mode, only fast travel to your ship. Standard troop armor, sneak +7, interesting. Heavy ammo by 5, heavy ammo by 5. Collector's letter. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river, where they can grow mold of a different kind. Pick up pep pills and adrenatime. Well, the preachers, well, we're over encumbered. Alright, so pop open our inventory and let's just break down. I'd rather break down things at the bench. I feel like you have a better chance at the bonus parts, although we've got bonus parts each time this time. Try it again. Maybe we're on a roll. Maybe it has something to do with how high a level our engineering skill is. Because when I first started breaking things down without the bench, I wasn't getting the bonus parts. But we've gotten them each time. Excellent. Alright. Break down some more of these. Be safely underweight. Oh, hey, there's the blade on a stick. So sharp that it cuts some letters out of its own name. Now that's sharp. Alright. Let's see here. Cave, yes. Cave is here next to the geothermal plant. Alright. Over the river and through the woods. To Grandmother's Contraband Cave we go. That is... You know, I worked as a lighting designer for near on 20 years, and I gotta tell you, color is so important. You get the colors right, and you can do a lot wrong. Alright. Oh, that looks like a mine. It's a purple one. Well, magenta-ish, I guess. Huh. Something seems to be unhappy. There's another one. Got a safe. There are a couple of hostile marks on the compass, but...
Clever.
Journal of M. Bakonu. A handwritten journal with the name M. Bakonu scrawled on the lower corner. 25-bit cartridges, a shock cannon, weapon parts and armor parts. Pick up mag pick by 2. tarmac and cheese. Adreno armor parts. 0G brew by 2. Alrighty. Whatever it is right over the top of us, except for that one. What are ye? Primal Ravager, huh? Press that space-time key just in case. They're sleeping. Primal Hunter, a Primal Behemoth. Primal Brute. You know, it's times like this I really wish I actually had a grenade. Not just a grenade launcher. Plasma. Someone said try plasma on the critters. But we don't have any... Well, we do. We do have a weapon that uses plasma. Let's give it a whirl. Pressing that space-time key once more. Haven't used this yet. Some energy weapons can charge up for a bigger attack. Hold the attack button to build up the charge. Well then, let's give that a whirl.
Ascendant's quick! Down they go!
Wow.
That's the last of them.
Yeah. Alright. Plasma on the critters. It works. Well, I wonder... let's see. 4-bit cartridges, 4 energy cells, assault rifle, nightingale step. Let's turn into the preacher. Well, we won't bother to fast travel. We're right here. Turn into the preacher, and then if I can remember where that big old gathering of primals is, we'll see if we can't get killed there again. Or, you know, maybe something crazy and actually take them all out. Alright. The plasma rifle? Yeah, I never used that either until now. That's quite a spectacular effect on the primals.
My whole life in that
No,
hammer.
preacher.
Must be very proud.
Oh, the little bits of dialogue. I put my whole life in the cannery. You must be very proud. Alright. Vicar, got your book.
If you've come to ask forgiveness for Reed Thompson's murder, I'm afraid OSI theology has little to say on the matter.
Are you kidding me? I hope you don't plan to cause me any trouble, preacher man.
Any conflict between the two of you is none of my concern. I have no inclination to interfere.
That is a wise
I have
choice.
greater goals to achieve in my lifetime than meeting a quota of canned fish.
Good for you. I've got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Smooth. So you didn't want the book just to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the
okay.
greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Well, you know, French. What are you gonna do? So why did you think the book held secrets that you were looking for?
Bakono, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan.
Huh.
Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What exactly is a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakono's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Well, I don't really see any of these would be helpful, although this might be funny. On the plus side, you still have your mission work here to give your life a meaningful purpose.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Seriously. Well, I guess it could be a beneficial arrangement. You need to ride out of town. I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
All right. Spiritual counseling. I gotta ask, though, are you even a real vicar?
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan.
Uh-huh.
But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Sure, sounds good. Wait a minute. How'd you get assigned to prison duty?
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Well now, we have another crew member. Vicar Max. Vicar Max is carrying himself a sawed-off shotgun and a telescoping staff, 86 DPS. It's higher than the ones we've found. Has a perk, increases your hack skill with Max in the party. Nice. What about your oh, wait. Go back and apply. Armor is armor 10, dialogue skills +5, vestments blue with piping. All right, do you need a helmet there, Max? Medical +5, lockpick. Nah, we'll just leave him with his head uncovered. Do we need to lift anything from you, Max, before we go? All right, let's see. The Primals. All right, actually, we even have an extra gun hand now. Let's head back to... First, we're going to take a quick stop over to the deserters here, so we can use their workbench, since the one in Edgewater somehow is out of reach. Almost as if someone turned off their power. And I'd like to tweak this gun up a bit if we're gonna go play with it. Alright, let's see. We have... What can we do? Mag to zap, we don't want to do that. Mag to melt. Corrosion. Interesting. Magnum. Magazine size. That might be worth doing. Alright, let's do that. Alright, and... Extendo sight. Increases range by 112 meters. Yeah, but that might be a problem close up. I don't know, actually. So let's leave that off for now. Pressing that space-time key. Hi there, Greypool. Welcome to the stream. And... Wait, Tinker. I knew I wanted to do something. Oh, you know what else we should do is repair all. So we're repair all equipped. 26 parts. And 9 armor parts. And also the blade on a stick. And these other bits and pieces. Now tinkering with our plasma rifle here. Oh yeah, we can do that. And 118, 216, 391, sure. 756, is it worth it? Oh, sure, why not? 104 DPS, 77 to 173 per hit. Alright. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Hey there, Nixo! Welcome to the stream. Not that late. I actually don't know what time it is, but I don't know how long we've been going. Not very long, I don't think. We've turned in a couple of bounties. Found a forbidden book. We have a new party member, Vicar Max there. And we're about to see if we can take on the Primals that pretty much wiped the floor with me the other day. I think they are right down here. I wonder... Let's press the space-time key here. There's one. Right there. Primal Behemoth. Primal Brute. Primal Behemoth.
We've got a fight on.
Whoa! We might, sort of. And we might not. Oh, I didn't tell him not to run up there. Oh yeah, this thing is right interesting. I guess I should kind of get somewhere near them to help. Come on! Turn that corner. Where'd everybody go? Well, they're not moving no more.
Yes, I'll step lively.
Oh, okay, you guys are here, huh?
Heading back.
And I'll recall them. Let's see, we've got a security blade, silver tongue kit, hunter kit, bit cartridge, toss ball blocker. I feel like there were more of them. Oh, there is more of them. What? Oh! That kind of surprised me a bit. Nuts, he got loose. Now, just relax there, Primal. Parvati, be cool. We've got this. 5-bit cartridges, 15 energy cells. We cleared the bin, we cleared the guy. A primal brain, another primal brain. 3-bit cartridges, 7 light ammo. Ollie Ollie toxy-free and a trip blade. Primal hide. More primal hide. Canid meat. Primal hide. Kind of digging the plasma rifle. Alright. Corporate Commander here has Unreliable, you say? What's Unreliable? Unique 429 DPS. Heavy weapons, so maybe heavy machine gun or light machine gun? Looks like a light machine gun. 30 damage. Magazine size 90 with a stagger. Nice. Like getting the unique weapons. I was kind of hoping there might be something special down here. Well, hi.
Who would like to die first?
That is a good question to ask, preacher.
Down they go!
Alright. Let's see. We've got an ash pile here with the Primal Hide. Red Dead Redemption 2. I just preloaded that last night. Primal Hide. So November 5th that unlocks, and we will be doing that on Twitch. So next week's going to be a Red Dead Redemption week. 3-bit cartridges, 20 light ammo, a jeweled ring, and an assault rifle. 2-bit cartridges, 17 light ammo, another assault rifle. We need to lighten our loads, so we're going to do the breakdowns. Not that, though. Trip blade can go. Toss ball blocker. The preacher said he liked them, so maybe we'll hang on to that. Security blade, 79, but shock value. Or shock damage. Okay, get rid of this assault rifle. 2 shock cannons. Might be worth hanging on to those in case we run into more mechanicals. Get rid of that hammer. Sniper rifle. Well, hunting rifle. Don't think we'll keep more than one of those. Just the one we've got, which is a little tricked out. And we've got some light pistols we can lose. That 119 electric revolver we should probably hang on to. Get rid of this. Are we carting around too much armor, maybe? Well, we probably don't need 47 helmets of the same kind. Stealth skills, one-handed melee, we can ditch that. Tech skills, stealth skills. Stealth skills, let's lose that. I don't know if it's worth hanging on to it, like if we get in a situation where we really need to sneak or something. I just don't know. So we'll hang on to a few of those. That gets our weight down to 150 out of 170. And I think that just about covers what at least I had in mind doing in this particular area. Alright, actually, you know what? I kind of want to see what these, what this looks like. Let's put this, here. It's significantly more damage than the assault rifle anyway. There's our revolver. Oh, that's cute. I like it. Alright. Back to that for now is fine. Pressing the space-time key and then the map, because now I think, yeah, alright, we can just go back to the boat. We have our power regulator. Alright, no surprise welcoming party. That's good.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Well, you know, those deserters left Edgewater behind. There's nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you
Sure.
can say no.
All right.
But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I think you know more about the boat than I do. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin. It's all yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
That's cute. All right, I need to take a moment here and take a look at something. Let's quickly change a fan profile here to, let's try that. All right. Okay. Back and good to go into boat. All right, we can put the gun down for now. Everything's all good and looted. Oh, power regulator. That's back here, right? Or do we need to talk to Ada first? Return to your ship. I don't actually know. But I know we passed it. There we go. Hey there, Ada. You have go now.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Well, you know, Ada, it's my pleasure.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Got any more towns you need to demise? I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am
Excellent.
prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Alrighty then. Let's get out of here. Excellent. And we have oars. Alrighty.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Alrighty. Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, I have been feeling a little lightheaded, and, oh, also I can slow down time.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts
right.
there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Alrighty. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and
Of
almost
course.
completely lawless. You'll love it.
Sounds like.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a
Okay.
nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Alrighty. Well, let's go have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alrighty, I like how Ada is kind of looking at him. Anyway, I'll put it to good use. But actually, before I do that, you want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Huh. You mentioned this thing has limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely.
Uh-huh.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
All right. Why exactly do I need a gadget for this, though? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Oh, well. That's a nice side effect. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Ah. Alrighty, I'll put it to good use. Thanks, Doc.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Oh.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alrighty. Thanks, Ada. Where'd everybody go? Hey, can we get in the rooms now? Well, there's Parvati. Hi, Parvati. Settling
Yeah,
in?
so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
It sure is. What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or at least ways that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
So, I don't know. I wonder if either of these makes a difference in their personalities. Like, this seems to be more towards making Parvati happy. Well, this might have some bad connotations for Ada. Well, let's go with, what do you think, Parvati? Is this safe to fly now that we've got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Did you learn your trade from your father? Sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I have to admit, I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd.
Ah, well.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you are actually good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
And after school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
I think it's time you move along. No, break time's over. That's not super nice either, but anyway. We'll do that. Alright, let's see. So we've got other rooms to check. We were carrying companion items. Puffball plant. So like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. Adelaide. Oh, I wonder if that's a gift from her. Holographic Shroud. Whoa! The Holographic Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Well, that sounds right handy. Wow, that is a lot of XP. Alrighty, we'll take it. Let's see here. Let's do 40 gets us a new tier. Tech. I wouldn't mind more tech, but maybe let's go 5 and 5. Alright, and apply. And perks. Everybody seeing me okay? Hearing me okay? Let's see here. Precision, companion crit chance, 5 base armor. Okay, we've got both weight, sprint speed, Lone Wolf, 25% damage when alone in a party. 50% XP from companion kills, plus 50%. Minus 20% vendor prices. Let's go with that. Thanks, Hotsy Totsy. Does that mean you can hear me? Just chat seems to have gotten quiet all of a sudden. Just kind of curious. Alright, let's apply there. And accept. And journal. Alright. Passage to anywhere. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Oh, right. We want to check the rooms, though. Plus, we got this room to go. Oh, hello, terminal. Message for Alex Hawthorne. Please select from the following options. Hawthorne's unread messages. Thanks, Greypool and Hotsy Totsy. Much appreciated. From you, Bedford. To Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Subject, thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Udom. Return to root. Messages. Looks like there was more. Hawthorne's archived messages from U Bedford. Subject, thank you. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreakers comms networks for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down while in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Tobson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udom. Well, best friend Udom, I don't think you're gonna be able to look forward to that. Hello? Hello? Alex? I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best Udom. P.S. Please respond. And I guess we're going back in time then. Dear Alex, hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you already do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman, wink, your dear friend Udom. And a pleasure, dear Alex. Hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship, my silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreakers airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your friend Udom. Return to root. Messages. Hawthorne sent messages. To U Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Last Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. A.H. Alright, is that the last message? It is. Return to root. Logs. Number 1, titled Shrink Ray. Note to self, remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking if the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of a fantastical weapon like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and sciences cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had, A.H. Thank you so much, Hotsy Totsy, and welcome to the stream. All right, let's see here. Log entry 2, titled Hammer Power. The last time I got sloshed, I was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fella. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony, like none of us have ever heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something similar. A strange weapon with special powers created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. All right. Jack, thank you so much. Thank you both. You guys are so amazing. And it's so very much appreciated. All right, log entry 3. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but Architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't just entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? Well, I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. All right. No logs, no messages. We done. All right. And what is Reed's hat? Obsidian skull. Forged under pressure, this decorative skull is carved from volcanic rock. Sometimes when faced with a choice, the only proper response is to annihilate the people asking you to make it. Alrighty. Let's see here. We got a hat. Reed's hat. Armor type clothing, skill bonus dialogue, skills +7. Well, that's right handy. Oh, aren't we just a dapper gentleman? Looks like he's going to shoot me for saying that. Our transfer. Oh, it's a stash. Well, I don't need the blade on a stick for the moment. Well, let's keep some of these. Let's keep that. Actually, you know what? I should look at my armor. Tech skills. Just things that we might need. Medical +5. That's actually not too bad. I'll throw one of these in there for now. Another one of these. And that. Alright. We've got junk. Got a whole bunch of mods. Oh, a whole bunch of food. Alright. And a bed. Not sure what's going on. I think I'm not seeing a whole lot of folks talking. I see Hotsy Totsy like she's responding to things, but anyway. Sure, let's sleep for 8 hours, see what happens. Resting in a bed is relaxing and moves time forward. In supernova difficulty, you can only rest your bed in your bed on the ship. Alright. What is this? A sentry saber. The cleaning machine. There's no response from the auto mechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters SAM. Leave the auto mechanical alone. Alright, whoa. What do we got here? Petunia the plant. This is not a petunia. Alright. Alright, I see Greypool, I see Hotsy Totsy, Raoul Squared. No, I'm not trying to make folks chat. It just, it seems like Hotsy Totsy is responding to someone that I'm not seeing, and I don't know why that would be. Like Jack. I haven't seen Jack actually say anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the donation, Jack. I just haven't seen you talk, and I don't know why that would be. Oxycomp Aromatic. Oh, well, I guess we shouldn't steal from Parvati. Stern older man with warm eyes. Photo of Parvati's father. Banged up toolbox full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtoothed blade. The modern steel wrench in you. This book is heavily dog-eared with doodles in the margins. More goodies. Ooh, light ammo. Pep pills, a spade. Abigail. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Parvati. Index of Banned Literature. Part 1, Various Qualifying Considerations. Part 2, Principal Rules of Restrictive Management. Part 3, Morals and Maxims of Banning Unethical Literature. Part 4, Proof of the Grand Architect and Predestination. A refutation of the titles listed herewith. Part 5, Consequences, the Mind and the Will of Man when Led Astray. Part 6, Official List of Banned Titles. Part 7, Prerequisites for Advancing the Investigation, Outing, and Penalizing of Offenders. Hi there, DG Mythic, and thank you so much for the donation. There you are, Jack. Oh, okay. Just wanted to be sure I wasn't missing somebody. Sometimes I get a little nervous about how chat actually works. What is this? Tossball trading cards, and thank you, DG Mythic, and welcome to the stream as well. It's so very kind of you all, and so very much appreciated. Tossball cards in mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. Another book, The Art and Science of Tossball, Impossible to Put Down, Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings, signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. So, not a gentle sport. Hey there,
I
Vicar.
could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Oh, Vicar, I don't have nothing to confess. I do like to know things about those I'm flying with. What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Excellent. Violently enthusiastic, you say?
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud when you became a vicar, at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
What is this plan you keep talking about?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the Grand Plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
If you can't help but follow the plan, then everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Oh, you know what? Tell me again about that book we picked up that's in French.
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Any ideas where we could find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bokonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
I gotta ask you, how is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
Ah.
I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Fascinating. All right. Well, let's get going.
Thank you, Captain.
I meant that sort of, rhetorically. We're not literally walking. What do you got there? Just a sleep. Ammo on the floor. I approve. Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Maximilian de Soto. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. Alrighty. Alright. Old Saber. We picked this up in what? The community center. What doesn't kill you gives you tetanus. Quite possibly. Alright. And there we go.
Remember, this is a common use area.
A very Serenity-like dining area. I approve. Alright, so from the sounds of things, we're heading to something called the Groundbreaker. Let's get us a move on. Navigation. Oh, this is cool. Olympus, Groundbreaker, Phineas's lab, an abandoned asteroid facility located in the rings of Terra 2, repurposed into the experimental laboratory, living quarters, and hideout of Phineas Vernon Wells. Terra 2. AG-332 Terra 2, an idyllic terrestrial planet. Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's laborers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. Hephaestus, AG-534, the closest planet to the Sun, the Hephaestus Mining Company was first to establish outposts here, and as such it has claimed the planet for itself. Well, let's head over to the Groundbreaker, independent orbital station in the remains of Halcyon's first colony ship, captained by Junli Tennyson and run by descendants of the original crew. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Whoa. Spacer's Choice Travel Advisory. Welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in the system as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Alrighty. Thanks, Ada. Do you know anything about this?
Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Do you know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Huh. I'm in the mood for some entertainment?
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
Two atoms were strolling through Roseway when one of them exclaimed, "I think I lost an electron." "Really?" the other asked. "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm absolutely positive."
I would say Ada play my favorite song, but I can't say that I would trust that. So, let's say that's enough for now.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
All, you say? I'd like to learn a little bit more about this colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Well, that's right kind of you, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Well, give me the spiel on the
The
Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Well, thank you, Ada. I want to ask you about something else.
Of
Thanks.
course.
Thanks
What
for
part
letting
of the
me know,
colony would you
Raoul.
like to discuss?
Actually, let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain.
Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's not my favorite song, Ada.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Well, that's enough for now, Ada.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
All right. Time for us to roll, Ada.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Well, thanks for the comfort, Ada. All right.
Hey, Cap. Can we talk?
Sure, Parvati.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreakers got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Uh-huh. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we can head over to engineering right now.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Well, I mean, I don't know
Did
about
you
right
want to
now,
talk
but...
about something else?
No, thanks, I'm good. Kind of weird that it keeps offering me to let her go. Alright, anyway. Transition to Groundbreaker docking bays. Parvati and the Preacher, sure. Let's roll. The Groundbreaker. Buying and selling uses your best dialogue skill. Interesting. Jane Elson. Hello, Jane.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Well, thank you.
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Critical? Well, there's our boat. Alright, guys.
Easy does it.
Let's hit the space-time key. 19 energy cells, 3 armor parts, speed grip, and Mr. Power. Stealth worked. Alright. Let's roll.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick, I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little backbait rat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Corporate trooper, huh? Felix has a name.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Maybe. Noticed you were in the middle of an argument just there.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Uh-huh. So, what happened?
I had this foreman, right?
Yeah?
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolved your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Well, you know, sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Sure. See you around, kid. Well, hi, Parvati. Right there you are. Well, we're not getting those. But there's a silencer in there. Well, we'll keep it in mind for later. This stuff, on the other hand, this stuff will take. Well, hi guys. Just checking out the locale. Just kind of visiting the places and seeing the sights and the things and the stuff. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Adreno. Restricted access, you say? Oh, what's up here? Don't do what unless I want her to leave my service? See the take off thing? Yeah, I don't want to kick my crew to the curb accidentally. Alright. Let's get down here. empty. Wanted, Phineas V. Wells, for various crimes and violations of board policy, including any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
What that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Dead or alive, McCred. Captain Gunnar McCred, for several counts of public intoxication, destruction of Groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information concerning McCred's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward. Alrighty then.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Flywheel, gyro sight. Well, a little busy to be lifting things. Taste the Freedom, Spacer's Choice Instamerch. We've got a 20% discount now. That's nice. Which means, well, I don't know that the discount affects this, but we can sell this stuff off. And a bunch of this stuff. Skin Stiffening Agent. Spacer's Chaw. Level Head. I don't need that. Alright. I don't know how much weight this stuff actually takes up, but... Triptease. Mind attributes. Caffeine drink. Yeah, let's sell off 4. Dervish Mist. Movement speed, melee weapon attack speed. Interesting. Alright, well, that'll get us going. We can sell this. Hang on to that since the preacher enjoys it so much. 79 versus 89. Get rid of that. Assault rifle. Yeah, we'll hang on to that for now. But I think we can ditch this light machine gun since we've got the named one. Alright. Oh wait, I didn't even look to see. What do you have? Nothing spectacular. The preacher's staff is better than the ones I've seen. Alright. And... Halcyon. Tactical shotgun. Grenade launcher. Bolter pistol. Trip blade. Automag. Alright. Corporal Leonard Wheeler.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Why?
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side. Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
So, how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Alright, well, I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Any idea about finding some work roundabouts?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
So we need to get the ship loose. All right. I didn't think there were many independent operators in this system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
I was kind of looking for something a little bit more local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
What about something long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
And how exactly does Halcyon Holdings work, anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
No. I'm what you might call new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
So the board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
And how exactly does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
How about that? So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Got it.
Glad to help.
What do you know about this Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
All right, well, that's all I needed to know about work.
All right.
And what can you tell me about Udom Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like a fun guy.
Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level.
All right. Well, I think we're good for now, Corporal Leonard Wheeler. See you around.
Be seeing you.
All right. Mardet. Ooh, workbench. Whoa, a quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Uh-huh. Private Lee Flores.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today?
Oh, you know, just getting my bearings. What do you do here?
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Why can't you take incident reports anymore?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Uh-huh. Do you, well, I don't know, do tours or anything?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
You know, we're friends, right, Lee? Do me a favor and I'll owe you one.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Really? Pressing that space-time key. Well, restricted area, though.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland.
In and out tour, huh? But we need a terminal. I'm not seeing a terminal, Vicar, and I'm not going to lift from their evidence. At the moment. What is that? OSI prayer beads. Alright, that goes outside. Well, Vicar, I don't see a terminal. I'd love to help you, but...
There it is.
Alright.
Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Eject docking records data cartridge. Sure. Confiscated goods. Modified pistol jock. Hatchet. Metal hoop. Prayer beads. Lock container. Security log. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous one. Negotiate the usual finder's fees. Give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers 1. Arrested a freighter captain. More bits than brains. Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why. Hawthorne associates with that board snake. Guy from the back bay has roughed up a moon kid. Raving mad warned me that the moon was going to bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McCred grows down there. Alright.
We have the data cartridge. I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Alright, well, let's see. We're still free to move about the cabin. Somebody said something about a modified pistol. Is that a door we can close? Vicar, get inside.
Got it. Heads down.
Officer Spine. Would you quit? Oh. Hi there, Mardet. Oh, you know, just kind of looking about the room here. Uh-huh. Almost as if the fellow were suspicious or something. Light ammo. Mardet ID cartridge. You have found an ID cartridge to use with the Holographic Shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted areas. Backpack. That looks interesting too. Let's take that. Another Mardet ID cartridge. I don't know that we need an extra one, but, you know, let's close this door. Hi there, Classic Gamer. Welcome to the stream. A hoop. That's the Vicar. Let's close that door quick. Grab that pistol. Impact hammer. I don't think that's anything spectacular. Grab a couple of those. Oh, you know, all the rest of that. Alright. I think that's about as much luck as I'm willing to push right now. Let's just kind of wander on out. Alright. Talk to Commander Sunita, you said.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Well, you know, I am interested in that McCred bounty. Where do you think I can find him?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Alrighty. I'll take the posting then.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
Well, thanks, Commandant. I think I'm just gonna step away. Well, I guess we could ask if she's got any more bounties.
I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
We'll try and work on that. I do want to talk to you about something else, though.
Have at it, then.
What bounties do you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreakers keeping calm at the moment.
Good to know. Alrighty, I'll be on my way. Alright, let's go take a look at the workbench, see what we've picked up. We picked up a bolter pistol, plasma, interesting, officer's spine, one-handed melee, special effect bleed. One-handed sword is extremely sharp and exceptionally sturdy. Its scabbard is designed to coat the blade with acid as it's unsheathed, with vents along the blade to keep the blade coated while drawn, dealing corrosion damage to targets. Excellent. Alright. Well, let's get to repair. Looks like we need some repair work done. And tinkering. Well, I guess we could tinker with this a bit. Unreliable here. 486. 514. Oh, one more time. There we go. Alright. Alright, well. Good to go for now. Let's see what we've got. Adreno, Mardet ID cartridge. Well, I don't think we need 3. Not going to be picking those up. Hello there, Oculus. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we can be seen. 12 energy cells, 6 heavy ammo, Mr. Power extendo sight, and 40-bit cartridges. Alright, we are out and about. Stevedore.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Alrighty. Well, looks like we can get up there. We'll check that out in a minute. Let's just kind of nose around a bit. Cigarette lighter. Rest and go card. Well, we got it. Pre-sliced bread. Light ammo. Try it. Purple berry punch. Nah, not that concerned. Cigarette lighter, heavy ammo. bit cartridges. Eight more bit cartridges. They're looking the other way. $15 energy cells, 3 heavy ammo. Can we get back? No. Alright, well, we're here now. Workbench.
Looks like they ain't been here in a long
Whoop,
while.
somebody's in here. What are those? Scrap mechanicals. Well, yes. Well, shucks. Somebody is all over me. Alright, I was not quite ready for that. Alright, continue. Let's see where we left off now. That ain't gonna stand. Alright. Alright, I want that key card thing we found. Gonna take that ammo this time. Alright, what are we kitted out with? Oh. Well then. Let's see. Mechanical, electrical. We want maybe this to switch out if there's that mechanical. But I think we're going to try this old girl out. You just look the other way. 8-bit cartridges. Alright. $15 energy cells, 3 heavy ammo. Alright, now we're going to hit that space-time key before we drop down here.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here.
Vicar? I'd sure be obliged if you wouldn't run into the line of fire.
That's the last of them.
Alright. Better. 3-bit cartridges, 4 light ammo. There's a way out. Bits of an outlaw striker with 2-bit cartridges. Alright. 12 energy cells, pneumatic piston, armor parts, repair hanger key card, 12-bit cartridges, 24 light ammo, some Adreno, workbench. Feel like I should be able to get up that. A tremor cleaver, 10 energy cells, spacer's chaw, 10 heavy ammo, some weapon parts. Alright, we can switch off to heavy weapon here. What did we get? Tremor cleaver, 60 DPS, 66 damage, 2-handed melee. Alrighty. Unlock with repair hanger key card. Prismatic Hammer. Jock Weapons R&D Department Science Weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased. Jock engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are sky high.
I don't say this lightly, but that is a work of sheer universal beauty.
Is it now? Prismatic Hammer. Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company, Aramid Ballistics, stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to market, all the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. 76 DPS, 72 damage, 2-handed melee. Large two-handed hammer with an oversized head, able to cycle through damage types depending on the wielder's skill and science. Power attacks with this weapon release a blast of energy, hitting targets at a distance. Sweep attacks with this weapon deal multiple damage types at once. Huh. Alright then. Terminal logs. Log 1, Discovery. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Log 2, Mystery. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art thermal, electrical, and chemical systems, all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I have lost several teeth. Log 3, Troubles. Take care, Oculus. Happy, trick-or-treating. Entry 3. I have had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches the Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4. Shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Log 4, Annihilation. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Well, alrighty then. Now I kind of want to hold it, see what it does. Yeah, we might not need a sniper rifle right soon. Being in a boat and all, big as it may be. Alright, hammer. Nothing. 5-bit cartridges. Quest item. Okay, won't sell it. Thank you, Hotsy Totsy, for letting me know. 2 weapon parts, 10-bit cartridges, and a light pistol. We cleared all these folk? Yeah. Alright then. There we go. Out in the world once more. Actually, can we modify it at all? We can tinker it. Alright. Well, let's keep 5,000, just to be on the safe side. What about modifications? No. Alright. Repair. Oh yeah, let's just do that quick. 4 weapon and armor, and we are repaired. Take care, Classic Gamer. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Now I just need to figure out where I am and what I'm doing. There's a great big door. Would you look at
Try not
that?
to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Alright, let's put our weapon down here. Mardet.
Rizzo's knock you out bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Uh-huh. Alright, thanks, Raoul Squared. Yeah, I imagine it'll probably be around maybe another 2-3 hours before I get to State of Decay 2. We'll probably draw this to a close another 20 or 30 minutes. Thanks for stopping by and the tips and all.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Maybe.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your
All right,
township?
Milo.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Alrighty. I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Alrighty. How's life here on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
And how does Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Alright, just caught a drink of water there. Alright, you mentioned the Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Uh-huh. And do you do much business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be on my way there, Milo. Oh, we got some vendors. Let's take a look here. Hack +5 helm. Sneak +3. Do we have any junk? Got a little bit. Anything we picked up in the food? Spacer's Chaw. Alright, armor. Not going to worry about too much. Sneak +7. What exactly am I wearing right now? 9. Hack +7. 14. Sneak +7. Well, I guess we can see if we run up into any walls in hacking. We could always switch back. So what is Parvati rocking? 9 plus tech skills. Yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. Leave the preacher to his vestments. Ordnance control, persuade +5. Science +3. The heavy helms don't seem to have things. Alright. What do we got? This one has weapons. Got one of them auto mags. Hello, Deadeye assault rifle. Huh. Special effect execute. Slow firing assault rifle that is designed to cause devastating amounts of damage to its target at long ranges. Exacto sight and magazine. If it had a barrel mod, it would be worth it. but it don't appear to. All right.
And now for a special word from Prefect.
Some mag picks. 10 energy cells, a joint actuator. Another mag pick. 6 heavy ammo, 5-bit cartridges. Well, we won't steal from Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Uh-huh. One moment here. A bit of a cough there. All right. Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreakers a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
I'm always interested in opportunity, especially 10,000 bits. Why don't you tell me about your opportunity?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Oh, I checked my qualms at the door. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
All right, well, say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
I surely won't. Let's see what you've got for sale, though.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Oh, hello. What is this? Salvager's Helper 480 DPS 32x6. What are you? The Salvager's Helper fires a hailstorm of corrosive bullets. The loading mechanism is complex, resulting in longer reloads. Alright, so by 6 it means it fires like 6 shots at once. Special effect bleed, damage type corrosion. Interesting. Battered Mardet datapad. An old datapad once used by the Groundbreakers Mardet security forces. From the accumulated dust and grime, this hasn't been accessed for over a decade. Down on their luck, smugglers will often purchase old datapads in the hope of finding clues to a forgotten cache of goods they can sell. Hephaestus Mining Archive Cartridge. Data cartridge contains the public records of Hephaestus Mining Outpost in Scylla. It can be viewed using the captain's terminal on the Unreliable. Like accounting figures, most companies keep 2 sets of data records, public and private. Wildcat miners often purchase the public records of failed mining outposts, hoping to uncover details on remaining ore veins that are too small for a corporation to consider profitable. Well, that's interesting, except if we need 10,000, I probably shouldn't be spending 4,400, 4,500 on a pistol. Alright, well, thanks, Gladys. Let's take a quick look around. Sprat. A hole in the wall. Alright, Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. Far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. If no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Seven-bit cartridges, 0G brew, algae lager. It's one of those moments we could use a flashlight. Two adrenos, a third adreno. Nothing that away. Holographic disguise activated. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Alright, well. Where are we? Optional medical bay keycard, or we can hack that. Alright, let's see. Dervish Mist, Ambidextrine, Adrenatime, weapon parts, armor parts, 20-bit cartridges, a flamethrower. 480 DPS, level 12 heavy weapon, damage 34. Nice. Alright, well. I guess we can risk standing up. Metallicist gel. Thinking caplet. Lubricine spray. Medical bay keycard. Glad I didn't crack it first. Well, this person don't seem that they'd mind much that we're in here. Ooh, guard right there. Alright, well. Know how to get here if we need to get back. Alright. Alright, this way. Let's check up here. Unlock with rest and go keycard. Alright, let's just order everybody in the room here. Yes, saunter on in. Don't mind that I'm stealthed. Where's Parvati? There you are. Close the door here. It's not even stealing. Bunch of nanners, Spacer's Chaw, Ali Ali Toxi-Free, Skin Tough Salve, Pre-sliced bread by 2, Tartarus Sauce, Maggot to Power, Algae Lager. Alright, let's recall our folk. Couple of bypass shunts. Our focus is in this one. Freighter crew. Terminal. Pay-to-view movies. My big canid friend. A lab-grown giant canid goes on an adorable rampage, leading a family of scientists on a wild chase across Emerald Vale. Spending the holiday away from home proves to be a chore, but the family soon realizes that true friends are the monsters you meet along the way. Rated FSR 11 for fun time, simulated rampage, and body count 11. Nannerspank 7 Primal Affections. Synopsis: raised by wilderness primals, one man will leave the jungle he knows to explore the one he doesn't. Keystone. He came for Nannerspank, but he stayed for love. Can a young corporate executive collar this creature, or will she awaken the beast within? Rated PACNS for passion, anthropoid, and consensual nannerspanking. Return to root. Pay to view serials. Baking with Edna. In this time-honored culinary classic, Chef Edna gives valuable life lessons while she cooks from the Book of Approved Cakes. Learn to maintain a structured kitchen, obey your head chef, achieve a good sponge, and obey your sous chef. Edna is the boss in her kitchen, and now she can be the boss of yours. Space Hospital. If the walls of Orbital Hospital could talk, they'd shriek with terror. These doctors have seen it all. Zero-G cyst lancing, extraterrestrial teratoma. Next, on a very special episode, in order to trap a chem thief, Dr. Margrave must become a serial arsonist. Don't forget to see Space Hospital Nights for steamy suspense. Serial Broderick's Brood. An ordinary colony family daydreams of the extraordinary, while Lucia, works in the factory canning processed borscht. Her ham-handed husband cooks up schemes to land her a big promotion. Will that lovable fool ever learn to be satisfied with what he has? Broderick's Brood is a testament to the less is success family lifestyle. All right. Well, let's not risk getting caught and upsetting the Groundbreakers. Nothing here. Oh, hi. Ephraim Maywood.
Now, see here, What was I doing again?
I don't rightly know, Ephraim. Just kind of seeing if there's anything I want to take the risk of stealing. Weapons parts, but 2. Not so much. No. Alright. Moving right along. Did we pick up anything? Nothing major. Alrighty. Whew. Spacer's Choice. Man in the Moon Mask. Seven light ammo, an empty bin, defective Moonman helmet, sure, why not? Bypass shunt, mag pick, Spacer's Chaw by 1 and 2. What is this? Rest and go key card, alright. Light pistols, light ammo. Alright. More light ammo. Some light pistols. Alright. Let's talk to this here fella, and I think that might wrap us up for this adventure. Hi there, Martin.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh,
well.
And it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Huh. So, you work for Spacer's Choice. You ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It does. Well, you know, I wouldn't go looking into it much.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
You know, I've got to ask you about that hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Are you doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Huh. Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top-quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
Okay, I gotta ask, how do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Uh-huh. Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew.
Whoa.
The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
I imagine so. So does Spacer's Choice make you wear that hat?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help get you out of that?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Where can I get a hat like that?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Sorry if I pushed you too hard there, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
All right, Martin, let's see what you've got for sale.
Have a look.
After putting him through all that, we should probably at least look at things. No unique weapons. Oh my. Quite a bit of Moonman helmets. Lie +5. Heavy helmets, not so unique. Melee weapons +5. Stealth skill +5, but armor only 4. 17 dodge skill +5. Stealth skill -5. Huh. And an intimidate +3 helmet. Alright. Well, I think we will wrap up here. Wow, as that gang of stevedores comes at us. And, next time, maybe we'll see what's on the other side here. I want to thank you all so very, very much for stopping by the stream. And thank you to Hotsy Totsy and Jack and DG Mystic for the donations. Thank you guys so very, very much. It's so very much appreciated, and it helps more than I've ever said. And I hope you know that. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found the stream entertaining and maybe even just a little bit informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe, and thank you kindly if you are already subscribed. I also like to invite you to like and to share if you so desire. Remember that we will probably be back later on Twitch with State of Decay 2. Most of all, though, I would like to ask you all to please take care.